What's up, Scorpio? Welcome to your weekly reading. I hope you guys are having a great day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. You guys are amazing. We're going to be seeing what the vibes are like for the week ahead, see what you guys could be dealing with, what you need to know or be aware of, get some insight, see what Spirit has for you, Scorpio. We do have the full moon in Virgo happening at the end of the week, so I figured we'd start off these weekly readings by pulling some Moonology cards, kind of get a feel for how this full moon might be affecting you. We have Meditate and Contemplate, new moon in Pisces, which we just had that new moon in Pisces a couple weeks ago, right? We also have Believe in the Impossible. Okay. A time to give rather than take is at the bottom. We have lots of new moon energy out here. So there is something that's initiating. There is something that's beginning. There is something that you could be starting up this week, or this would be a great time to start new projects or get some things off the ground, or if there's some sort of action that you've been contemplating taking, but you haven't had the courage or the time, or, you just haven't been able to get around to do something. This would be the good week to make some shit happen. Okay, now I will say, Scorpio, wow, you have a lot of new moon energy. We also have new moon in Libra. A new romantic cycle begins. Some of you have new romantic cycle beginning this week. Something that you do need to watch out for is like where you're putting your energy. Make sure that you are giving yourself, nurturing to yourself, and that you are replenishing yourself. Because again, like, you have a lot of new things moving in during this week. So make sure that you are just really filling up your cup. Okay, so we have Meditate and Contemplate. There is some things that are on your mind that you're needing to kind of watch out for or observe or kind of meditate on. There's some answers that are trying to come through to you in even the dream world, or through, your messages from your spirit team, from your higher self. You need to pay attention. There is something that you are trying to, like, your future self is like trying to tell you or guide you or show you the way, and you're needing to be open and receptive to hearing those messages. So definitely prioritizing like rest, definitely prioritizing meditation or journaling this week, time where you have just space to yourself and your thoughts, so you can kind of just sit and observe and meditate, because there's some sort of information, I feel intuitive information, that's trying to come through to you, Scorpio. So definitely keep your phone on, like your energetic antenna, your energetic phone, like make sure it's on, because if your higher self is trying to call you, you better answer. Okay. And we also have Believe in the Impossible, blue moon. So this card does talk about like rare occurrences or random chain of events. We all know it's not random. Oh, it's just a coincidence. No, it ain't. No, it is not. But so this is going to be a time, and we have a lot of pretty crazy hectic stuff going on in the stars. I can't go into the nitty-gritty details because I can't even understand it, but we got some big shifts coming in March, and this is like the beginning this week, since this is end of February, beginning of March this week. We're going to start to notice the shift. We're going to start to notice these changes. We're going to start to see certain things take place, or certain events, or our intuition is going to be on point as all these things are happening. But there's a lot of newness. There's a lot of movement, and things that maybe you believe to be impossible or unlikely to happen may be happening for you this week. So there is something about like a once in a blue moon occurrence, or like a rare event, or like fated event, right? This is definitely happening during Pisces season for sure. All right, so what else is going on for Scorpio for the week ahead? What do my Scorpios need to know or be aware of for this upcoming week? Show me clearly any insight, wisdom, guidance for Scorpio for this next 7 days. What's going on for my... That's way too many. What's going on for my Scorpios for the next 7 days? What do my Scorpios need to know or be aware of? Whoa, okay. We have 3 cards that fell out. Ooh, the owl. I love the owl. The owl is such like a blessed energy, Scorpio. So it feels like this week ahead, you guys are hella blessed, like as always, but especially this week, some of you could be receiving some sort of gift, or there's like, normally when this card comes out, it's because there's like a gift that you're going to be receiving, or there's something that's coming to you, Scorpio, that's going to like make your day or like brighten your day. This might be like, for some it's like money you find on the ground. For some it's like like a gift from like a friend or family member, or it could be something that you get in the mail, or I don't know, but this normally does talk about some sort of gift that comes in, or even like intuitive information, or like a gift from your spirit guides. Like there is normally like there's some sort of reward coming in for you, Scorpio. I think it's because you've really stuck to your guns. You really stuck to yourself and what you believed in. You stood up to what was right here with the Nightingale. This is about you guys being fearless. You guys really stepping out of your comfort zone, and like speaking your truth, whether people support you for it or don't. You know, you've really you've been like hardcore focused on some sort of goal of yours, and you are just on fire with the cheetah out here. Now, there could be some sort of conversation, or someone wants to speak to you, Scorpio, and I believe we had that come out in your March reading like a few days ago. There's like the similar aspect or the similar energy where it's like someone's like wanting to approach you or come right in, or we had that energy show up, and this is kind of similar vibes, Scorpio. So it does, because the Nightingale is all about communication and using your throat and being vocal, and the cheetah is all about taking action. And the cheetah, well, I swear the cheetah came out in your last reading. I'm like very certain. I'm like real certain that it came out. But the cheetah, like, they will sneak up on their prey and then they pounce. And then, so it's like, I feel like if someone has something to say to you, or vice versa, if you have something to say to somebody, it's like you've been thinking about it, or someone's been thinking about speaking to you or telling something to you, or, you know, getting something off their chest to you, but like, it's an impulsive kind of like, fuck it, I'm gonna send that text, I'm gonna do this thing. Like, it feels very much like someone thought about it and then they're acting. Like, they thought about it, and then they're like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna do this thing, I'm gonna say this thing, I'm gonna make this move. And it's like, I feel like it works out. Whoever this is, it works out, or it's like there's like a positive outcome. Or again, it goes back to the whole like luck is on your side. Oh wait, that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you. That was for a different. I'm getting it mixed up with a different reading. Never mind, Scorpio. You don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. Anyways, we have double air out here. We also have fire. But yeah, it's like there's some sort of like, I don't know, there's fire, there's passion in what's being said or what's being communicated here. And it's in such like a loving way too. I almost feel like this could be happening around nighttime, or yeah, like late night convo. Just because owls, they come out at night, right? Okay. Let's move on. Let's pull some tarot. Let's see. What's going on for Scorpio for the week ahead? Any messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Eyes, and Venus for the next 7 days? What do my Scorpios need to know or be aware of? What's going on for Scorpio for this upcoming week? We have the 9 of Wands. So there is, like, it's showing me here, Scorpio, that you've been very persistent at something, or you've been very determined, that you haven't given up. Oh my god, y'all, give me too many cards. Okay, I'm going to take those, but I'm not going to take these because they're face down. But I will take these. You've been very determined to leave behind some kind of, like, legacy. You have a lot on your plate, though. You do have a lot of, like, this week ahead, you do have a lot on your shoulders. There's a lot that you're trying to deal with, some things you're trying to avoid or ignore. It's like, I do think you're trying to stay busy, or again, it's not even like you're trying to stay busy, you just have a lot on your plate and there's a lot that you got to get done. There is something though that you're struggling with seeing the truth. There is something you're struggling with seeing the truth, or like there's a confused energy popping up here with the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Like, there's something about like denial here, or not being happy with certain options, because you have options, Scorpio, but when we look at this 5 of Pentacles, he's like, I don't want to look at them. I'm not interested. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to deal with this. So there's something that you're not wanting to look at, or there's something that you're not wanting to acknowledge or face or deal with. There is something, so we have here this Queen of Wands. There's something that you're pouring in a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and I think it's tying into some sort of like, we have a relationship popping up here. We have the Three of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So you are definitely pouring energy into some sort of relationship here. This might even be about your self-love too, Scorpio, and about like your passions and your endeavors, but there is something you're taking a closer look at here with this Three of Wands. You're taking a closer look at something. You're analyzing where you're putting your focus, or where you're putting your energy, or where you're putting your love. And so maybe for some of you, there's a couple adjustments that you might need to make, or we'll see what that's about. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Moon. This feels like this is relating to some sort of deeper calling for you, Scorpio. We have Pisces, Aries energy. There's a whole lot of like spiritual protection. Your angels, ancestors, they're around watching out for you, always around you. There is something though about you guys taking on higher responsibility and feeling like there is a little bit of doubt with this Moon. There is a little bit of doubt, but I don't think you show it, or the way that you're showing up is like you're in complete control. Like this is someone who is like the figure of the home, the one that makes like the big decisions. This is someone with high responsibility. This is someone who has a lot of expectations, pressure. I feel like there's a lot of expectations that's placed on this Emperor. Some of you, you're a breadwinner, or it's like you are earning the big ol' money to take care of your loved ones, or there's like this pressure for you to like provide. Like there is this providing vibe here, being able to bring home, the bread, right? Bringing home the bread. And so some of you, you're doing that by pursuing some sort of passion of yours, some sort of endeavor. I'm getting like this business mindset, this entrepreneurial kind of vibe here. Someone might be thinking about starting their own or launching their own business or something like that. This can be in the form of creative expression too. She's singing in this card. This might be something that's being revealed to you around the full moon Virgo, which is, like I said, next week. So there could be something about that that's being brought up, but there's something about like a legacy, and also nightingales, like singing. Singing is popping up for someone, or using and activating your throat, right? Becoming more vocal. Making demands, asking for more, right? You're like taking a closer look at, what am I not happy with? Or I got options, but I'm not quite satisfied, right? We go back to this Five of Pentacles, not feeling the most satisfied with what I got. So what do I do about this? What do I need to focus on? Where do I need to change my energy on? Let's see. Three of Wands for Scorpio. Why is the Three of Wands here? What is Scorpio taking a closer look at? Or what should Scorpio be focusing a little bit more towards? Three of Wands for Scorpio. Like you're definitely thinking about the long term here. Making some long-term plans. We have the Nine of Cups, about your hopes, wishes, and dreams. We also have Temperance. Three of Wands for Scorpio for the week ahead. Wheel of Fortune. It did try to come out, this card, the Wheel of Fortune did try to come out reversed. I'm gonna just keep it upright, but I'm going to take that into consideration because, okay, we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom, Seven of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Some of you feel like something's taking too long. Like if this is a relationship, you feel like it's taking too long to grow. If this is some sort of personal goal, whether this is relating to your health or your money or anything in between or unrelated to what I just said, it's just like you might be feeling like something's taken a while to get off the ground. Maybe that's why the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. It's because some of y'all have been dealing with delays, or your beliefs, and possible more relating to your negative beliefs, might be slowing down the process, right? You're trying your best to move forwards. Here we have the Six of Swords, we have the Emperor again, right? You're trying your best to move forwards with confidence, but there's moments, Nine of Pentacles reverse, where you're feeling a little bit doubtful, where you're feeling a little bit uncertain, or the fears kind of creep up, or it's like, you know, you're trying your best to believe in the impossible, but at times you're just like, I don't see it, I don't know, is it actually here, is it actually happening, what if it isn't, what if it's too good to be true, you know, all the fears that just pop up and your brain is just like, it won't shut up, right? And so you're trying your best here with Temperance, trying your best to just like keep your cool and not like overthink too much, but at times you're like, damn, is this wheel moving? Like, you ever like, if you're like downloading something, right, on the computer, and it's like moving so slow, you ever like put your cursor up to like the bar to see, is it moving or is it just like frozen shut? Like that's like this thing where you're just like, is this moving or is it frozen? Like I can't tell. And so there's like a moment where you kind of get a little bit paranoid, or you kind of start to doubt, like, maybe this isn't working, maybe this is taking too long, what if it's not going to happen, you know, kind of feeling a little bit uncertain, a little doubtful, but you just try and keep yourself in check, right? You keep yourself in check. You're like, okay, although I can't see it right now, it doesn't mean it's not happening, it doesn't mean it's not coming, it doesn't mean it's not here, right? It's like you plant a seed in the garden, which that just reminded me, I gotta water my seeds because I'm trying to grow some shit before spring, right? So it's like, if you don't water that seed and take care of it, obviously nothing's going to germinate, nothing's going to grow. But dude, like, it takes a while for those seeds to sprout. I'm talking weeks, months sometimes, and you got to keep watering it even though you don't see shit growing, you don't see nothing. You got to continue to keep that consistency. So there's something that you need to stay consistent at, Scorpio, even if you're not seeing the results, even if it feels like you're moving backwards or it's being really slow. If this is something that you really want, you have to continue to show up. I promise you it's going to be worth it. I feel that by the end of the week, you'll see some sort of growth, or you'll see some sort of movement or some sort of progression. But dude, March is going to be the month of massive momentum, okay? So I'm telling you, obviously, depending on where you're at in your journey this week, you might see some growth, you might not, but somewhere in March you're going to definitely see some sort of growth. There's going to be a sign of growth. There's going to be a sign that yes, this is it. All you had to do is believe in the impossible. So just saying, Scorpio, I know it's hard not to start doubting yourself or questioning, maybe this isn't working when you don't see instant results, but like, I promise you that you just really what's telling me here with Temperance coming out, clarifying this 3 1s, like, you just need to be patient. You really just need to be patient and be in this like expectant gratitude, 9 of Cups, knowing like, okay, this thing that I want, this thing that I deserve, this thing that I'm working for or calling in or attracting or manifesting, I know it's mine, it's coming in, it's just a matter of time, and all I have to do is surrender and let things happen to bring me towards my blessings and wishes. Like, seriously, there's not a whole lot of action that you need to do, but just to stay consistent, to stay persistent, and to not quit or give up when times are a little bit tough or times are a little bit like uncertain, right? Let's keep it going. Let me look at let's take a look at the moon, because I feel like there's something your intuition's trying to like tell you, or your intuition's kind of like nudging at you. So let's see what the moon has to say for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Keep in mind, like I said, we have the full moon in Virgo coming up at the end of the week. It's on the 4th to the 6th of March, so there might be something around the full moon that is of relevance. Some of you have a relationship coming in. Look, 4 of Wands coming in. This is like a connection that is... Maybe it's like there's something about secret feelings or secret emotions. I feel like we've had that pop out for you guys lately. We have the 2 of Pentacles. So there's something that's like, there's a decision coming up about some sort of partnership or connection, relationship for some of you. For some, it's that new romantic cycle that's beginning, right? That new moon Libra vibe that came through. Talk about the moon for Scorpio. This is something, okay, so this is what we came out. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the 7 of Cups, double confirmation, 5 of Pentacles, double confirmation, Ace of Cups. So this is telling me, like, Scorpio, right now, if you're dealing with a person, this is going to be a situation. If you're dealing with if you're dealing with a person and you're uncertain about where you and this individual stands with one another, or like your feelings or their feelings towards you, or there's something that's just like kind of start, stop, come, go, you know, and maybe you're not really talking to this person, or communication might not be the best here, right? And just leaving you feeling like, where are we? Where do we stand? Are we cool? Are we not? Like, what the hell is happening? What do they want from me? What do I want from them, right? We have double confirmation, these two cards coming out together in two different decks, right? Well, what I do see is if you've been experiencing any kind of confusion or fogginess or uncertainty about that, we have the Ace of Cups underneath that. So I feel like that's coming around this full moon Virgo is where there will be some sort of expression or confession, or basically it's going to give you a big clarity about where you and this person stand. And now keep in mind, we have Ace of Cups showing up twice for you, Scorpio. So let's wrap this reading. Oh, this is relating to a wish fulfillment here. Let's start at the bottom. You're impatient though, 3 of Wands reverse. All right, let me look into this Ace of Cups for you, Scorpio, and then we're going to wrap this up. But let's see. Is there anything Scorpio needs to know about this Ace of Cups, this new energy or new cycle that's beginning for Scorpio? Ace of Cups for this week ahead. What do my Scorpios need to know about this new start, new beginning? Emperor. It's your call. That's what I heard. It's your call. It's up to you, Scorpio. Your call. Ball's in your court. You're the one with the upper hand. This is in a relationship. Ooh. Wow. Hermit and the Prince of Swords. Yeah. So this is tying in with the March reading, y'all. Definitely tying in with the March reading, because this is similar energy. Like I said, it's like, I think you guys, it came out with the Lizard. It was like Lizard and the Hawk. And so, you're just chilling, doing your thing, mind your own business, kind of just keeping to yourself, focusing on you and your journey and all that. And look at this Knight of Swords just popping in with some sort of direct message communication. It's very fast, very quick. And again, it's very much just like somebody has something to say to you. I want to know. We're running out of time, but I want to know, Scorpio, what is this person saying to you? Ooh, Sun's at the bottom. I think that this is something you'll be quite pleased with. All right, let's see. Tell me about this Prince of Swords. What is this combo? Okay, no, not this deck. All right, I'm gonna use this deck. Tell me about the Prince of Swords and the Hermit for Scorpio. We gotta wrap this up. What is this Prince of Swords? What is this Prince of Swords? What's this message? Start the Prince of Swords for Scorpio for this week ahead. Again, full moon Virgo vibes. It's around the full moon in Virgo. 6 of Swords. So this is, again, it's coming in quickly. You probably don't expect this. We also have Judgment. 5 of Wands. Anything else about this Prince of Swords for Scorpio? 4 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 8 of Swords, and the Empress. So you are showing up here a bit on the defense, or like hella protective over your energy, and that's because you know your worth, you know your value, and there might be some sort of like, you might have rejected this offer before. There's something about rejection popping up here with the 4 of Cups, and that's the thing. It's like you may have rejected this before, or it's like if you were rejected in the past, it's like someone who rejected you, it's like they now want you or something like that. It's like there's this determination or persistence coming in. Like someone is like really determined to change your mind, right? Again, with this 4 of Cups, you're kind of like not focused on them, not really interested, unsatisfied with this offer, right? You're like, I'd rather just be alone. And this individual, this Prince of Swords, is like hella determined to change your mind, or like break down your walls or break down your barriers. Look at the Judgment card, how they're in these bubbles. It's like someone's determined to like break down your walls or break down your barriers or get to you in some sort of way. Or like, yeah, but you're showing up here, Queen of Swords, like you're very not hard to access, but it's like you don't share this empressy, vulnerable, softer side with just anybody, right? You're very careful and selective of who you give that side of yourself to. So there's someone here who like wants you to let down their walls, but that is not something that just happens. You don't just, trust is earned over time. And I don't know if you really trust this right away. But anyways, like you're showing up here more in like a masculine energy. Because it's like you gotta feel safe enough to really step into your femininity, right? So take it however it applies, Scorpio. But there's a lot of interesting kind of shifts taking place for you this week. Important conversations to be had. There's a lot of information your intuition's picking up on. Insight, your dreams might be through the rails, like just going crazy. So definitely journal your dreams, write down your dreams. Pay very close attention. Just be mindful of your fears and negative beliefs, your manifestations and dreams. It is coming to fruition. It's taken a while to get off the ground. There might even be a few delays, or it might be a little bit slower this week, but that does not mean shit. Like, you are making moves. That is it. Final. So just remember that. And then there is something about like a relationship here being brought up. Some it's like a new romantic cycle. Some you're getting clarity or answers, or there's going to be some sort of breakthrough in communication, and that there seems like there's someone who's trying to like break down your walls or like break down your barriers. So yeah, we're gonna leave your reading here, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if it was. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'm gonna let you guys go. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, the information is in the description box down below. All right, Scorpio, take it easy. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.